Hey, I'm Aja A, and welcome to Sunshine Haze. Don't forget to check out all the links that I have listed down in the description box, and if you like the video, please give me a little thumbs up. If you have any questions after the video is over, feel free to drop them down below. I try to respond to everyone. And if you all know people interested in astrology, numerology, tarot, or whatever I'm talking about on this channel, go on and send them this link. And don't forget to hit subscribe. And of course, thanks for tuning in and rocking with me. May this info help y'all live your best lives. Peace. Hey, you guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Aja A. As you see tarot cards on your screen here, you know that it's time for a new moon reading. This is the typical 4-card spread, looking at the energy popping up for you, crossing energies. Because we're talking about the Cancer lunar, by the way, this is for the Cancer lunar cycle, so we are looking at the beginning of July to the beginning of August. Because we are dealing with that energy, we're going to be looking at what you need to nurture. And then as always, a quick little soul message for you. And this video is for my Capricorns, Cap Sun, Cap Moon, and my fellow Capricorn risings. If you feel like what I'm saying in this video is not resonating with you, go on and check out your moon and or rising sign, which I do have linked down below in the description box, okay? So let's just get started. The first card that I have popping up for you guys in your spread is in the position of the energy coming up for us, or the energy that we're supposed to be tapping into. And we've got blessed, and it's also coming in with the numerical energy of 22, which is master number energy. And if you guys watch my videos or know anything about numerology or and energy and things of that sort, you know, last year was an 11 year. We're in a 3-year this year, but you know, the progression of the things that we learned last year coming into this year and how we're working with it and how we're building upon it, this 22 energy is very, very positive. It's a very positive message, and it's also an indicator that things are moving along for us. So one, that's what I wanted to talk about. But mainly this blessed energy coming up in this position tells me that during this next month, everything for you Capricorns is going to start to feel like starting to fall into place. I feel like for some of us, we've been in this space where we've had all of our puzzle pieces, but we've been putting them together in ways that don't really fit. I feel like coming up in this next month, it's like, okay, you're going to be feeling this energy, you're tapping into this energy to where you start to realize and see the puzzle piece shapes for what they really are and actually understand how to put them together. And it's like things are going to be coming up for you, not necessarily by, I don't want to say not by your hand, but not really by your hand. It's like everything in divine timing, right, Capricorn? So everything's going to be happening and playing out as it should and when it should. And when these things happen, it's going to cause these energetic shifts for you. And it's going to put you in this space of, oh, okay, I understand this, or I now have this resource. So now I can actually do X, Y, and Z, okay? We are in the Cancer Capricorn lunar cycle, and we're dealing with Cancer Capricorn eclipse axis, and the eclipses are happening during this lunar cycle. So this is a time of major shift and major change for you Capricorn. The full moon is in your sign, and the new moon is in your opposite sign. And you know, as they say, opposites attract, right? So everything is starting to come together for you with the Cancer energy. And you guys, I have a video on that. Cancer energy is really showing you how you should, not how you should, showing you what makes you feel good, what does your best life look like, and what do you think that feels like. And this Capricorn energy, your energy coming in with it, is showing us, okay, what is holding me back from doing the work to get to that space. So as you move through these energies during this lunar cycle, you're going to be coming into opportunities, you're going to be having conversations, you're going to be doing whatever kind of work, or you know, making whatever kind of moves that put you into this space to where you are feeling this blessed energy, feeling like everything is starting to play out as it should, or at least starting to be able to clearly see how you need to make moves to get things to play out as they should. This is, I like when this card pops up because it does also give a very positive energy. So this month of this month of July going into August, it's going to be a very positive one for you. We do have eclipses, so things might be a little bit wild. We are in the middle of retrograde season, especially Mercury retrograde, so things might also get a little bit more wild there. But as all the crazy shit plays out, everything is happening for a reason. And Capricorn, you're starting to feel it. You're starting to feel like, okay, this is where I'm supposed to be, or this is what I'm supposed to be doing, and this is how I need to make it happen. Okay? Need some water. And y'all should be proud of me. I actually have my water bottle sitting next to me today. Again, if you watch my videos, you know what I'm talking about. Okay. The next card that I have coming up in your spread, Capricorn, in the crossing position is you. So I'm always reading these cards and I'm like, I feel like this energy coming in is telling me that you are creating your own obstacles. It's very blatant here. It is just right on the money. It says, okay, hey, as you're supposed to be coming into this blessed energy, as things are supposed to be falling into place for you and you're supposed to be feeling it and recognizing it and progressing forward, what is your obstacle? You are your obstacle. I talk about this all the time. When we have change coming in for us, especially creatures of habit like Capricorn, like Cancer, like Taurus, like, people with those energies, when change comes in, although they know it might be warranted or they know that it needs to happen, they are so comfortable, even if what they're in is not necessarily the best, they're so comfortable in what they know because they know how to maneuver through it, that they don't want to actually do the work or shift their own energy to put them into that new space or new place, right? You are your obstacle here. The Devil card resonates with Capricorn energy, which I don't like that, but we're going to talk about that in another video. This card popping up here, Capricorn, the Devil card in general, this card carries the energy of negative thoughts and heaviness and being lethargic and being stagnant. This is telling me that Capricorn, although you may know things are changing, things are shifting for you, new energy is supposed to be coming in, or you're supposed to be making changes to put you into this space and place, you might be so used to the life that you've been living, you're kind of just like, well, that seems like a lot of work, and what I'm doing right now is already a lot of work, so I have to do double work to get there. I don't know. I'm kind of like, I can manage. I've been managing, so I don't know about all that. But this is the thing about these crossing cards, crossing energies. I know you'll probably never hear a tarot reader say we want to turn the Devil card into an upright position, right? In regards to Capricorn energy on a positive spectrum, in regards to your diligence, in regards to how you guys actually get down to the nitty-gritty and do the work, in regards to, how you guys are very determined, we want to turn this into an upright position to where this is actually just resonating with Capricorn energy and not necessarily the Devil aspects of this card, that negative energy, that being stagnant, that being complacent, okay? We want this to be Capricorn coming full swing. Your energy is popping up here. Is my dog outside the door? Nope. Anyway, sorry, y'all. What was I saying? Yeah, so we want this to be us. We want this to be Capricorn and not necessarily, oh, well, I don't really know how that's going to play out anyway, but I'm comfortable here, or, it seems like a lot of work. This seems like some things could pop off along the way, and I don't know if I'm trying to deal with all that, or this might not play out the way that I wanted to. Remember, negative thoughts. And you guys, you got to be very mindful about the way that you're thinking during this lunar cycle. One, because our thoughts and our words physically manifest, but two, because this lunar cycle resonates with your energy and your eclipse energy, so it's very much so like you've really got the juice, like you've got all the power during this time. So you got to be very careful about the way that you think about things, because the way you're thinking about things can make things play out. You are about halfway through your year at this point, so this should really be a time of reflection for you to say, okay, how am I thinking? What's my perspective looking like? What am I doing? Where am I too complacent? And how can I get to this point and start to do the work, actually do the work in the physical to actually get you there into that blessed energy, okay? Which brings me into the next card, which is what you guys need to be nurturing during this next month. And you've got one of my favorite cards, the Ten of Cups. So this is the dreams come true, wishes are fulfilled, all of my cups are fulfilled card, right? And if you look at it at the top of the card, talking about the imagery on here, you've got a cup with its own color in each, but it's got several strings coming out of each of them. The cups on the bottom, which are stable, which are grounded, right? Which is, I think, what we're supposed to be coming into with this blessed energy, have all of the cups pouring equally into each of them. So all of the cups have a component of each of these cups up here, right? So this is a card, and it's a card that resonates with the number 10, which is all about completion. When we're talking about tarot, this ends the cycle. So you guys need to be nurturing what it is that makes you feel happy. And I talk about in the Cancer video, this is the time where we need to be looking at what does our best life look like? What do we think that feels like? And what do we need to do in order to get to that point? So this Cancer energy is coming in heavy for y'all during this month, especially because it's your opposite sign on your eclipse axis, Capricorn. What is your 10 of Cups? What are your wishes? What are your goals? What are you seeking to achieve? What do you want to feel like? How do you want your home to look? What do you want to feel like every day when you wake up? How do you want life to look, you know? And this is what you need to nurture. And this is interesting coming up here, for example. So for those of you guys that don't know, I have a day job, but I also have a production business, and I also have my spiritual wellness business. So my day job takes most of my time, and sometimes I'm like, damn, this is a lot, but I'm used to it. I'm getting what I need here. However, what I really want to be doing eventually, working for myself, not to say that I actually enjoy my job, and when you think about everything, you got to think about things in perspective. You know, last year I was manifesting and intending certain things, and although this is a job, through this job I'm able to do some of the things that I've manifested and intended in the past year. Now, however, I still want to be able to do everything that I really am passionate about, right? So during this lunar cycle, and I'm a Capricorn rising, y'all, the message for me is, okay, you need to look at what type of time do you want to devote to everything? What do you want the outlook to look like, putting your work into your businesses, you know, and how do you get to that point while you are still resonating with this here? Because Capricorn, you're going to always keep working, right? And whatever it is that you need, especially if you're doing this in order to get your resources for this, right? What does it look like? What do I need to do in order to make this 10 of Cups energy prominent in the physical for me? So this is the message for us, Capricorn, during this next lunar cycle, during this month, is what makes me happy? What makes me feel complete? What makes me feel like, you know, Capricorn, you know, the poppin' ass Capricorn? And that's what you need to be putting your energy and your time and your thoughts into in a positive way, okay? Remember to keep positive intentions during this lunar cycle because the energy is so strong for you guys. All right. The last card that I have coming up in the spread is in the position of the soul message, and I think this is the second month in a row that you may have gotten this coral card. I don't know if it was in this deck. I think I might have another deck with a coral card in it. No, it was another deck. But this is the second time in a row where you've gotten coral, which is the energy of nurturing. So Cancer energy coming in again, saying, hey, Capricorn, what does happiness look like for you? What do you need to do? What do you need to stop doing? What do you need to move away from in order for you to tap into this 10 of Cups, and be resonating with this blessed energy? Okay, so Capricorn, during this next month, and I understand life is life. We all have jobs. We all got shit that we got to do in order to sustain and maintain. But also at the same time, you cannot be consumed. Do not get submerged under the waters, just devoting all of your energy to what doesn't make you happy, but what keeps you, you know, going. But instead, put a little bit of energy and a little bit of time into where your happiness is, to what makes you feel complete and what makes you feel content and what your successful outcome actually looks and feels like, and then start doing the work in the physical, okay? All right, y'all, that is your reading. Hope it resonated with you. If you feel like you need any more insight or a little bit of clarity, you can drop a question or a comment below. You can also book a reading with me. I've got that information linked down in the description box. Check out that Cancer lunar cycle video. That is also down in the description box as well. And I think that's all I want to tell you guys. I think that's it. Thank you for watching. I'll see y'all next time.